Hello, everybody. It is the Abstractionist. I'm here with Moon Summer 2023. I am so behind. I am so behind. Jeez Louise. So behind. All right. Like a month behind. So there may be something with that for you moon, lunar people. This is for people who feel drawn to the moon, either in their astrology or the sign of Cancer, but generally just your moon sign. It doesn't have to be in Cancer. You don't have to be a Cancer sun or any Cancer placements, but you feel very lunar and you feel like the lunar presence is very prominent in your life, whether it is prominent aspects in your chart, just prominent as a moon sign for you, or just in general. All right. First thing, heard, don't be late. I'm using the Apparition Tarot. Hopefully you can see that. Let me move it back. Move this joint back just a bit. The Apparition Tarot. All right, cool. I also got a new tea cloth, which I use as tarot cloths. So now it's citrusy things. Okay. Boy. It's like my first time using this in action. And I don't want to take a bunch at the same time. This is the deck that seems like it would do that though. So you have the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Don't be late. Do not be late for some important opportunity. So this may be something where you need to look your best. You need to be very prominently displayed. You need to be out there getting recognition for something. And so you could just have a series of like appointments that you need to not be late for, but it does seem like a series of opportunities where you will be able to use your voice and to explain things to people in a way that will elevate you and move you forward. So don't be late for that. Don't put it off. Don't feel like you can't do it. Your ideas may be up against very established, very old ideas. Have no fear. You could be quite young in comparison to the people that you're presenting to. I would say have no fear also about that. You may also be the person that helps with the transition phase of something. You could be someone who deals with like different situations like PR management, PR campaigns, or like someone who is taking over from an established person, and the transition period is one that may be rife with scandal. So like, let's say an example would be you are taking over from someone who worked with a certain person, and that person just happens to now be like in a scandal, right? They have a court case, they're on TV or something like that, and it literally could be like an attorney, like you are the one who takes over the case from whoever left was found to be like incompetent, or was found to be like they didn't want to take it on. They felt like they, had done all they could do, and now it's your turn. So there's that. And there just does seem like a generational, now it's your turn, you can do it. The turning of a new leaf, the new generation kind of coming through with that. So you have Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords. With the Seven of Swords, there could be people who really don't like that you not that you are chosen, but I feel like there's an idea that like your ideas, like why couldn't they come up with fresh ideas? Like, and it may make them question like what is it about their own life cycle with the spiral also that like they couldn't come up with very fresh ideas. Like it seems like they have been bumping up against a lot of issues. So you could be around people who are doing this. They're coming up against issues that they're trying to solve, and they've been trying to solve for a really long time, and you're able to crack whatever issues that they have. This could be someone who is resentful. If you have, and I'm thinking about this, if you have clients that you solve issues for, you may be surprised that they want to end their contracts with you because something about how you fix issues may be disturbing to them or unsettling. Perhaps you have a style that confronts them and they're unwilling to be confronted to solve the issue that they need to solve. So it could be like tarot. You have clients that come in and they want a certain reading, right? They want a certain medication for what they're doing, and you're not willing to play by that. You're willing to help them resolve the issue and move forward and transform, and they're not willing to transform. So you may be coming across people in your job who they want things to change but they don't do anything. You may be coming across clients who say they want, like if you're a stylist for an example, they want a new wardrobe, but when you present them with ideas, they don't have anything that they're particularly focused on. And worse, they may be very argumentative and combative and resistant to the approaches and the changes that you have recommended. So this could be a season where people are very resistant to change around you, and because you are changing, they may find it a little bit unsettling that you're able to find solutions to problems maybe that you guys are working on as a team together. But I think it's problems that you are able to solve in your own life that they are not able to solve in their own lives. But it's not that they're not able to, they're unwilling to. They're unwilling to solve them. Or that Five of Swords, and they really don't want anybody to confront them about that. They may have a hard time dealing with criticism. They may have a hard time with accepting blame and just taking responsibility for what it is that they do. Yeah, Ten of Cups. So this choice, this direction that you're able to go in is very stable. I know people don't really think that the 10 like cups are stable, but what I'm getting about that is you're all in. So you're all in, meaning you're really, and it's a genuine all in. It's not a I have to be all in because if I don't I won't arrive at the conclusion. It's you're all in because you're fully engaged in your own life and its direction. You're fully engaged. You're all in for what you want to do. You're all in, right? You're all in your life. You're all in engaged. You're all in what you wear, what you eat, where you go, who you see, what relationships you develop, what relationships you let go, what books you read, what makeup you wear, what car you drive, whether you drive public transportation. You're fully engaged with what you want and where you are going. And there are people who make these sacrifices, and they'll label them as such to make it seem like they're stuck. Make these sacrifices on behalf of who knows, and it's just a bunch of excuses and a bunch of bullshit. Essentially, they don't want to change. They're not willing to do the work to change. And you being very secure in the changes that you're making kind of upsets them. And it's the security in the changes. It's not the changes themselves. It's the security and the conviction that you have that when you get to the other side, regardless of if this thing pans out, that you were fully engaged in it and you were fully aware that you were moving forward. It's almost like you're leaving things behind, but you're not leaving the essence of who you are. Almost like a Horcrux. You're not leaving an emotional Horcrux behind to like go through. Like it's a very clean ending. It's a clean summation, ending, reconciliation of whatever you needed to do, and a fully complete transition into something else that you're not going back. You're not going back. You're never going to go back. You're going to keep moving forward. And there's that. We have the Emperor at the bottom. So there's this idea that rushing into things can get you hemmed up. And it is true, but I think the conviction weighs this out. I think the conviction in that this needs to end weighs this out. And I think the conviction that this is the right path forward weighs out any major doubt that one should feel, I guess, in a normal circumstance. Now, if you have like kids or you have other people relying on you or depending on you, then definitely weigh out what you're supposed to. But ultimately, you're going to have to make a decision and not be stagnant. So you're going to have to move out of whatever space this is. You're going to have to move out of it. With the idea in mind, like with the Hangman, yes, it's kind of like stagnancy. Yes, it could be waiting for elimination. Yes, it could be waiting for that. But I kind of feel like with this anchor, that is the central focus of what you're doing. Like that roots you in reality, in your day-to-day actions, because you're in your day-to-day actions moving towards this thing. And it's the focus that you have. The Hangman here seems like the focus of what you have with this, also with this in the middle. It's the focus that you have. It's the focus to end things that you have. It's the focus to speak up and tell the truth of what you want, even if it's upsetting to people around you. And it's not even you have to tell people, it's that you are showing up differently, and that can scare people or unsettle people. It's showing up differently, and the conviction and the unwavering confidence in having a resolution at this and having some sort of moment where you take responsibility for where you're going. Last cards. Let's keep this. So it's very, it's deep in your, okay, it's deep within you. This finds like dream time. It's deep within you to change. It's deep within you to think about this. This is a long-standing decision. It's a long-standing dream. It's something that, because it's so long-standing, the rewards will be long-lasting as well. Meaning, once you end it, it's over. It's not going to repeat itself. It's something that within you, deep within your DNA, deep within your conviction, your moral compass, your subconscious, it's the right decision for you. It's the right move for you. And understanding that and knowing that within yourself, not necessarily verbalizing with other people who may or may not seek to sway you, but verbalizing it within yourself and making it known and populating it within yourself, so that throughout your body there's this genetic DNA transfiguration happening of thought as it relates to your path and what you need to do. That is building up within you. That is building up. When you're asleep, your body is turning over at the thought of that. It's turning over and renewing itself so that you can go out there every day and still be having the conviction and the anchoring that you need to do this thing. because there may be instances where this mosaic seems kind of jumbled up, where you do feel jumbled up and confused. And if you deceive yourself into thinking that you haven't changed, you may go back to the situation. But it has ended, and you don't want to be late, so to speak, for the next phase of your life. So don't be late for the next phase of your life. Make a clear decision, right? Make a clear decision. Clearly understand that you're going to go places. And then there's that. All right. Thank you for watching Lunars. I will talk to you guys later. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.